Hello, Namaste. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay. Welcome you, ma'am. On behalf of SCOPE, that is Society for Creation of Opportunities through Proficiency in English, I welcome you and the students who have joined us through our social media platforms, YouTube and Facebook. Uh, we are going to discuss on basic computer English language. We all know that how mandatory these skills are nowadays. We can't survive in a professional world without English as well as without computer skills. So let us have a greater and better idea from the ma'am. She is Miss Pinky Kumari, and she is the finishing school trainer and a very experienced and well-known English language trainer. Let's have some tips and idea about the topic from her. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome. Over to you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Nadi ma'am. Thank you. So very good afternoon to each one of you watching me. And I welcome you on behalf of Scope, right? Many of you you're already aware about me. आप मुझे जानते हैं. You already know me. But some of you, if you are new to me, then I would like to tell you, my name is, as Virali ma'am told, कि मेरा नाम पिंकी कुमारी है और अभी मैं लाइव हूँ वडोदरा गुजरात से और आपके लिए आज एक बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट सेशन मैं लेकर आई हूँ और टॉपिक का जो नाम है आई एम जस्ट शेयरिंग माय स्क्रीन विथ यू right? You will have a very wonderful, session today. We are welcoming you on this webinar of Basic Computer English Language. So this is really an important webinar for you. कैसे आइए आज इसको हम डिटेल में जानते हैं, right? So if I talk about computer has turned to be an integral part of our daily life. You go anywhere, computer is everywhere. आप कहीं भी जाएं, कंप्यूटर हमारे डेली लाइफ का एक हिस्सा बन चुका है. Let's talk about education industry, right? I think अगर 20 साल पहले की बात की जाए and after 20 years, you can see a massive dependency on this electronic device. This is an electronic device और मैं इस electronic device को magical word के साथ add on करना चाहती हूँ. So computer is a magical device और इस magical device की वजह से it has completely transformed our lives. Just talk about education sector, talk about business sector, talk about medical sector, talk about information technology. We are sending satellites to space. That is why with the help of computer. I'm going for my eye checkup. There is again a dependency of computers. So, dear students, computer has really, impacted our lives. इसके बिना हमारा जो एक life है, it's completely, it is going to be meaningless. So that's why the complete understanding of basic computer English language is important to deal with this electronic magical device effectively. और इसी के साथ let us start this webinar on basic computer English language. I feel कि अगर मुझे काम करना है, okay, I want to work, but क्या मुझे किसी assistant की जरूरत है? Do I need any assistant? Yes. I think आज के जमाने में हमारा एक बेसिक जो असिस्टेंट है वो है हमारा कंप्यूटर. जैसे ऑफिस में अगर आप बॉस हो, एक बॉस को काम करने के लिए एक सेक्रेटरी की जरूरत होती है. इसीलिए हमारे काम को आसान करने के लिए, टू मेक आवर वर्क, टू मेक आवर लाइफ इजियर, देयर इज अ असिस्टेंट and that is your computer. So computer is our personal assistant. और जहां तक इंग्लिश की बात है, इंग्लिश इज द लैंग्वेज ऑफ वर्ल्ड, इंग्लिश इज एन इंटरनेशनल लैंग्वेज. इसके इम्पोर्टेंस को तो हम सब लोग समझ चुके हैं, राइट? सो वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न हाउ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज इज यूज्ड when we are operating a computer, right? So dear students, what I feel is कि कंप्यूटर्स जो है ना हमारे हर सेक्टर्स में यूज हो रहा है. यू कैन सी, अगर आप एक सोनोग्राफी करवाते हो वहां पे भी कंप्यूटर है, राइट? इफ यू आर अपडेटिंग योर पासबुक या विड्रॉइंग मनी फ्रॉम द कंप्यूटर, सॉरी फ्रॉम द एटीएम, वहां पर भी आपको कंप्यूटर है. सो एवरीवेयर देयर इज अ यूज ऑफ कंप्यूटर इन ऑल द सेक्शंस ऑफ द सोसाइटी, राइट? तो वहां पर बिजनेसमैन, स्कॉलर्स, रिसर्च स्कॉलर्स, एवरीवन इज यूजिंग कंप्यूटर. सो कंप्यूटर इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट एंड इंग्लिश इज द लैंग्वेज ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स. जो इंग्लिश है वही एक लैंग्वेज है कंप्यूटर्स का. इंग्लिश इज द लैंग्वेज of computers because ये language है computing का. Whenever you're computing something, when you're writing something on the computer, so you need English. राइट? जब भी आप गूगल सर्च करते हो, यू आर सर्चिंग एनी काइंड ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, तो जितने भी कंटेंट जो निकल कर आते हैं वो कौन सी लैंग्वेज में होते हैं? मोस्ट ऑफ द कंटेंट दैट इज इन इंग्लिश, राइट? जितने वर्नाकुलर लैंग्वेज है, रीजनल लैंग्वेजेस हैं, मे बी वहां पे भी उस लैंग्वेज में भी कंटेंट होते हैं, बट वो थोड़े कम मात्रा में होते हैं. दैट द रेशियो ऑफ द इज वेरी लेस. सो इंटरनेशनल लैंग्वेज में भी दिस इज वेरी वेरी मच इम्पॉर्टेंट कि हमें इस कंटेंट को, इंग्लिश के कंटेंट को समझना, इट्स वेरी वेरी मच इम्पॉर्टेंट. सो यहाँ पर आप देख लो इंग्लिश, दैट्स व्हाई वी कैन से कि इंग्लिश इज द लैंग्वेज ऑफ इंटरनेट. इट इज द लैंग्वेज ऑफ डिजिटलाइजेशन, राइट? इंडिया इज गेटिंग डिजिटल. और हम डिजिटल कैसे हो रहे हैं? ऑब्वियसली हम इस डिवाइस को यूज कर रहे हैं. English is the language of digitalization. English is the language of technology and that's why यहाँ पर कंप्यूटर के साथ हमने देखा कि इंग्लिश को कनेक्ट कर रहे हैं. इन आवर डेली लाइफ ऑल्सो, अगर आप कोई परचेज कर रहे हो, इवन यू आर परचेजिंग एनी प्रोडक्ट ऑनलाइन, तो वहां पर भी आप देख सकते हो उस प्रोडक्ट की क्वालिटीज, फीचर्स, एवरीथिंग दैट इज बीन मेंशन्ड इन इंग्लिश. एंड ऑब्वियसली ई कॉमर्स में तो उसकी बहुत ज्यादा ग्रेट डिमांडिंग है, बिकॉज आप देख सकते हो वेन एवर यू आर गोइंग फॉर sale and purchase of the product, about product features, about product inquiry, that is too in the English language in the computers. So dear all, I understand कि आप इसके यूजफुलनेस को अभी तक समझ चुके होंगे कि कंप्यूटर्स तो ऑपरेट करना है हमें अपने लाइफ में, बट इसके लिए एक जो चीज रिक्वायर्ड है, एक जो लैंग्वेज रिक्वायर्ड है, वो है इंग्लिश. बिकॉज आप इस डिवाइस को अगर अच्छे से यूज करना चाहते हो, इसकी पूरी यूजफुलनेस के साथ आप इसे यूज करना चाहते हो, तो वहां पर आपको इस डिवाइस के जो बेसिक इंग्लिश जो रिक्वायर्ड है वो आपको जानना जरूरी है. तो आई होप, चलो से स्टार्ट करते हैं. सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, मैंने इस डिवाइस को तो अपना दोस्त ही बना लिया है. आई फील कंप्यूटर इज माई फ्रेंड बिकॉज आई स्पेंड लॉट ऑफ टाइम इस डिवाइस के साथ में, बहुत ज्यादा वक्त स्पेंड करती हूँ. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम व्हेन आई एम कंडक्टिंग ऑनलाइन सेशंस, वेबिनार्स, कॉन्फ्रेंसेस, then I am completely dependent on computer. और I hope कि after इस कोविड के टाइम में, right, हम लोगों ने भी इसके यूजफुलनेस को जान लिया है. We have understood the usefulness of this magical device. तो अगर मैं अपने फ्रेंड कंप्यूटर की बात करूं तो इसमें कौन कौन से वर्ड्स हैं? कुछ तो वर्ड्स इतने सिंपल हो चुके हैं, ये इंग्लिश के वर्ड्स हैं, लेकिन हमने अपने डेली लाइफ में इन वर्ड्स को, इवन तो ये इंग्लिश में है, लेकिन हमने इसे इतना यूज कर लिया है कि वी आर ऑलरेडी अवेयर अबाउट दिस. बट आप क्योंकि ये बेसिक कंप्यूटर इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज का एक वेबिनार है, तो इट विल टेक फ्यू सेकेंड्स for me to introduce with some basic concept. तो अगर आपको पता है कि कंप्यूटर के स्क्रीन को हम मॉनिटर बोलते हैं, अगर आप इस पे कोई साउंड सिस्टम डालते हो, so that is known as your speaker, एक माउस होता है and a keyboard. This is the basic parts of a computer. Basic parts जिसे हम already इस पे डिपेंडेंट है, इनके बिना आपका कंप्यूटर अच्छे से फंक्शन नहीं कर पाएगा. Now, if I'm talking that what are the terms used for functioning of a computer, अगर मैं कुछ terms की बात करूं कि ये कंप्यूटर कैसे फंक्शन होता है, right? तो obviously ये 4 टर्म्स है जो मैं आज एक्सप्लेन करने वाली हूँ. ये देखिए, whenever you are entering any sort of information, जब आप किसी भी तरह का इंफॉर्मेशन डालते हैं, so that is known as input. You are entering the details, so that is input. जैसे ही आप इनपुट डालते हो, any kind of information you are entering into your computer, that turns into processing. ये processing unit में जाता है और फिर आप इसको सेव करते हो and that turns to your output. और फिर आप इसको क्या करते हैं, स्टोर करते हो. There are so many drives on computer and you can store it. So these are the basic inputs: input, processing, output, and that sometimes you have to store such kind of information. So there is ample amount of storage. Storage. You're storing the computer. You're storing the information in your computer. So यहाँ पर मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगी dear students कि कंप्यूटर एक इतना so useful कि आप कितना भी डेटा इज एनी काइंड ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन आप इसमें स्टोर कर सकते हो. और जब भी आपको अकॉर्डिंग टू द सिचुएशन आप इस डेटा को सर्च करें और आप इसको यूज करें. सो दिस इज हाउ अ कंप्यूटर, अ बेसिक कंप्यूटर फंक्शंस. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, जैसे आप देख सकते हो कि कंप्यूटर इज आवर फ्रेंड, लेकिन इस कंप्यूटर के भी बहुत सारे फ्रेंड्स हैं, राइट? तो सबसे पहला जो फ्रेंड है डियर स्टूडेंट्स वो है प्रिंटर. यस, कंप्यूटर में आप किसी भी डॉक्यूमेंट का प्रिंट आउट लेते हो, देन यू हैव टू अटैच अ डिवाइस व्हिच इज प्रिंटर. अगेन, अगर आप चाहते हो कि आप इसको आसानी से आप इसको किसी भी डिवाइस को विदाउट एनी डिस्टर्बेंस आप सुने, देन यू कैन प्लग इन टू योर हेडफोन्स, राइट? और अगर आप इसे वायर से ये कनेक्टेड होता है, you have to plug in your charger, data cable, and then how you are doing it, you need wires. In Hindi, wires is known as to wire. It's so commonly हम तार बोलते हैं, right? Wire connection, so that is wire. So there is printer, there is headphone, there is wire. So this is how a basic computer is getting functional. आफ्टर दैट डियर स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो कि बहुत सारे और भी डिवाइसेस है. पहला डिवाइस है वेबकैम, राइट? सो लैपटॉप्स में तो आजकल इनेबल्ड आते हैं, लेकिन जो पुराने जमाने के जो आते थे उसमें आपको एक स्पेशल डिवाइस अलग से भी लगाना होता था. दैट इज नोन एज वेबकैम, राइट? देयर इज आल्सो वन डिवाइस व्हिच इज माइक्रोफोन, राइट? सो यू कैन प्लग इनटू योर माइक्रोफोन and you can talk about anything, right? Next is wireless mouse. Wireless means without any wire, right? So कुछ computers में wire वाले mouse होते हैं, and there are some devices जहाँ पे wireless होते हैं. So that is known as your wireless mouse, right? Right now दोनों तरह के mouse है आपके पास, आपके market में. You can opt for any one of these. Now, again, I'm going to talk about another two important topic, which is hardware and software. Many of people, hardware क्या है, ये software क्या है? So computer has two basic parts. One is the hardware and the other one is the software. So electronic or mechanical part that we can touch or see. ऐसा कोई इलेक्ट्रॉनिक पार्ट है कंप्यूटर का जिसको आप टच कर सकते हो और जिसको आप देख सकते हो. So that is known as your hardware, right? And it has three main parts. That's CPU, RAM and ROM. इसे हम और भी डिटेल से समझने के लिए let us talk about our body, right? अगर हम अपने शरीर की बात करें, then our body is hardware, okay? But हमारे बॉडी में बहुत सारे सिस्टम हैं. For example, our nervous system. तो जो हमारा nervous system है वो है software, right? Suppose if you are playing football, अगर आप फुटबॉल खेल रहे हो तो हमने लेग से फुटबॉल को किक किया, right? Obviously. तो लेकिन ये किक हुआ कैसे? भले हमारी बॉडी इसको क्लिक की, मींस किक की, बट आप देख सकते हो कि ये जो हमारा nervous system, it's giving signals and that's why आप किसी एक्शन को कर पाते हैं. तो सॉफ्टवेयर इज समथिंग, यहाँ पर बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम्स हैं, इंस्ट्रक्शंस हैं. तो जो इंस्ट्रक्शंस होते हैं, इट इज अ सेट ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शंस एंड दैट इज नोन एज योर प्रोग्राम्स. तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप देख सकते हो कि देयर इज अ ग्राफिक सॉफ्टवेयर. ग्राफिक सॉफ्टवेयर एक प्रोग्राम है. अगर आपको ग्राफिक करना है तो एक एप्लीकेशन आपके कंप्यूटर के अंदर ऑलरेडी फीडेड है, सो दैट इज नोन एज योर सॉफ्टवेयर. अगर आपको इमेज एडिट करनी है, राइट, इमेज आप लाए और आप एडिट करो, इमेज को छोटा करना है, बड़ा करना है, इसे ब्यूटिफाई करना है, सो दैट इज नोन एज योर इमेज एडिटर. ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम क्या है? फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई हैव गॉट अ कंप्यूटर, लेकिन कंप्यूटर में बहुत सारे ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम है. माइक्रोसॉफ्ट, दैट इज एन ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, राइट. सो ऑपरेट कैसे करेगा? सो दैट इज ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम इज एन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ सॉफ्टवेयर. So there are two kinds of computer parts. One is the hardware and one is the software. Software is all sorts of applications which are required to run a system, right? So ये दोनों ही parts बहुत ही important है in the functioning of the computer. और बेसिक लैंग्वेज पे इसे और भी आसानी तरीके से समझना है तो जिसे आप टच कर सकते हो, छू सकते हो, दैट इज हार्डवेयर. और जिसको आप नहीं छू सकते, यू कैन नॉट, ये इंस्ट्रक्शन बेस्ड है, राइट. इंस्ट्रक्शंस देते हैं और वो सॉफ्टवेयर काम कर रहा है, सो दैट इज योर सॉफ्टवेयर. सिस्टम सॉफ्टवेयर, दैट मीन्स बहुत सारे एप्लीकेशंस है, रूल्स है, टूल्स है, वो सारे आपके सॉफ्टवेयर है. सो आई होप आप यू आर गेटिंग ऑल दिस थिंग्स. अब मैं आगे बढ़ती हूँ, ये देखिए. सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, माय फ्रेंड, कंप्यूटर इज माय फ्रेंड. ये मेरा दोस्त है और इस दोस्त ने मुझे बहुत ही ज्यादा मदद की है इन टर्म्स ऑफ इंटरनेट, इन टर्म्स ऑफ स्टोरेज, इन टर्म्स ऑफ वेब, इन टर्म्स ऑफ सॉफ्टवेयर. तो यहाँ पर इस फ्रेंड ने किस किस तरह से आपको मदद की है और किस किस, ये फ्रेंड किस किस तरह का बेसिक इंग्लिश वर्ड्स यूज कर रहा है. सो लेट अस टॉक अबाउट दिस इन डिटेल. ये देखिए, इफ आई टॉक अबाउट कंप्यूटर पे लोग आज जो सबसे ज्यादा यूज कर रहे हैं, दैट इज योर इंटरनेट. यस, वी आर कंप्लीटली, अगर कंप्यूटर हमारा शरीर है तो इंटरनेट उसकी आत्मा है. इंटरनेट इज द सोल ऑफ अ कंप्यूटर, बिकॉज आई हैव सीन दैट कंप्यूटर तो है, बट व्हेन आई एम सिटिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ कंप्यूटर, और जब मेरे कंप्यूटर में इंटरनेट है, देन आई कैन सी the whole world is in front of me. पूरी दुनिया जो है मेरे सामने है. So this is the usefulness of computer, because internet के बिना, you know, this is something an incomplete thing coming out, right? तो I can understand कि हम इसके ऊपर कितना dependent है. Now browser, सबसे पहला जो word मैं ले रही हूँ वो है browser. Browser क्या है? जैसे Mozilla, फिर Firefox, ओपेरा, ये सारे आपके इंटरनेट ब्राउजर है, राइट. और जब आप इन एप्लीकेशंस के ऊपर कुछ ब्राउज करते हो, ब्राउजर ये एप्लीकेशंस है, मोजिला, फायरफॉक्स, राइट, ओपेरा, ये आपके ब्राउजर है, राइट. लेकिन इनसे आप कुछ सर्च करते हो. ब्राउजर इज अ नाउन, लेकिन ब्राउज जब करते हो, सो दैट इज योर वर्ब, राइट. तो ये एक वर्ड है जो इंटरनेट पे कंप्यूटर पे हमेशा ही आप यूज करते हो. जैसे आपसे कोई पूछता है, ओह विच ब्राउजर आर यू यूजिंग, कौन सा ब्राउजर आप यूज कर रहे हो, आर यू यूजिंग मोजिला, आर यू यूजिंग फायरफॉक्स, इस तरह से. सो ये चीज हमें जानना जरूरी है. जैसे आई ऑलवेज गो फॉर ओपेरा समटाइम्स. आई थिंक इट वाज 6 months बैक आई वाज यूजिंग Firefox. So this is what it is all about, right? Next word is address bar. Address bar क्या है? When you are entering the address of any website, suppose you are entering address of your college. So what is your college website, web address, and you're entering that. So that is, we say na, type the address, type the website address in the address bar. So that is known as your address bar. Next, we are talking about bandwidth. Bandwidth क्या होता है? It is talking about the internet frequency, right? If I remember, पहले हमने रेडियो चलाया था. रेडियो जब हम चलाते थे तो frequency match होनी थी. सो बैंडविथ मैच होना था. तो सेम आज के जमाने में लाइक इवन टुडे रेडियो बैंडविथ से ही चलती है, बट इंटरनेट इज ऑल्सो बोलते हैं ना अपना बैंडविथ चेक करो, योर बैंडविथ इज क्वाइट लो. सो बैंडविथ चेक करना, so that is, so bandwidth is low, please check your internet settings, please check your connectivity. So that is your bandwidth. Next word is bookmark. This is very important. ऐसे बहुत सारे addresses होते हैं जिनको आप बार बार ओपन करते हो. Suppose आप स्कोप की वेबसाइट को बार बार ओपन कर रहे हो, so you don't have to type the address. आप उस पेज को क्या करो, bookmark कर लो. एक स्टार सा ऑप्शन आता है, and if you click it and then you will add it to your favorites, and then वहां पर वो टॉपिक क्या हो जाती है, bookmark हो जाती है. So this is how it is to be done. Now, our next topic, next word is click. Click is very simple. जब आप click करते हो किसी वेबसाइट पे, can you please click on this document? Can you please click on this link? So that is known as your click. Click is something जब आप click करेंगे किसी भी information पे, तो वहां पर वो पेज वहां पर खुल जाएगी. It will open up. So that is known as your click. Next word is copyright. Yes. In today's social media, copyright एक बहुत ही important vocabulary है, computer vocabulary है जो आ रहा है. Copyright means अगर किसी ने कोई ऐसी information produce की है, intellectual information, तो वहां पर वो एक copyright कर देते हैं. That means वो information किसी और form में produce नहीं हो सकती. So that is known as your copyright. So this document has got copyright. After that, next word is download. This word is very, very important. You download this document, you download this app in this. Next is upload. Upload is when you are, आपने कोई वीडियो बनाई, आपने कुछ ऐसा किया, तो आप उसको क्या करते हैं, अपलोड करते हैं. Can you please upload this document for me? Can you please upload this, upload your photograph? यानी डालना, आप एंटर कर रहे हो उस चीज को. And download or upload, these are so common words that even though it is English, हम इसे अपने day to day life में use कर रहे हैं. Next is internet addict. कुछ ऐसे लोग हो जाते हैं कभी कभी जो बहुत ही ज्यादा इंटरनेट को क्या करते हैं, यूज करते हैं. So they are, most of the time they are using internet all the time, and that turns to addiction. So we call it internet addict. Now, and there is some person who is using internet very, very often. Most of the time you are using it. So that person is known as netizen. And, an excessive user of internet is known as your netizen. So are you a netizen? Do you know any netizen around you? Right? So dear students, अगर हम if you want that आप इन जितने भी मैंने अभी English vocabulary आपको सिखाई, so if want to use it in your day to day life, आप कैसे करोगे? Okay? तो आप इससे sentences बनाइए, frame it, because why we are learning all these words? हम इन words को इसीलिए सीख रहे हैं ताकि हम इसे अपने daily life में इसको use कर सकें. Okay, so for example, I'll say, okay, which browser are you using? Okay, so I'm using this. Okay, can you type the address in the address bar? Oh, I'm unable to open my account. Oh, it's very slow. Can you please check the bandwidth of your computer? Oh, yes, it is getting high. Now I'm able to connect with that address. Oh, the website which you are browsing is very, very important. Can you please bookmark this website? Yes, I have clicked on the bookmark option. Oh, this information is very, very useful. We can use it, but it has copyright. No problem. I don't have any problem. I will download this. I will download this information and I will use it. Can you upload your photograph for your resume? Right? Oh, one of my friend is using internet a lot. I think he is an internet addict. Oh, that means your friend is a netizen. So, dear students, I want कि जो भी आप सीख रहे हैं इस वेबिनार में, आप इसको बस सीख कर मत रखो, बल्कि आप इसे क्या करें, यूज करें, यूज करें. Use it or you will lose it. So once you use it, now you will become more familiar. These are very simple, very basic English words जो हम अपने रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में we are using it. And आज आप इसे सीखें और आप इसे यूज करें, इसे sentences बनाएं so that it goes into your permanent memory. Okay, let us move ahead. Now, internet has got so many components, right? सबसे पहला www. Very. What is the full form of this? The full form is it World Wide Web. Networks of networks. आपको तो पता है? Because of internet, even I'm in India, Gujarat, I can listen to people all around the globe. And why? Because it has World Wide Web. It is a World Wide Web. Next, email. We always say email. What does E stands for? E stands for electronic mail, right? In the past, हमने letters भेजा, but वो letters भेजने में महीनों लग जाते थे और respond आने में भी महीने लग जाते थे. But today we have got electronic mail. And within seconds, we can send email to our friends, relatives, we can do office work, right? There's also a system of chat or instant messaging on internet. We are also using internet for making telephone calls, right? You can call your friends by the help of internet, right? There's a Facebook calling, internet calling, Skype calling, right? And at the same time, there's video conference. Video conference, we can also talk and we can see each other. And that's only because of this magical electronic device, which is computer. And obviously, internet, the soul of computer, right? So these things have really, they have changed the perspective of the entire world. The whole world has turned into a global village. And the only credit goes to computers, right? And people are using so much, they're excessively dependent on this computer. We are using it all the time. And that is the reason the need to understand this computer very well. There's a need to understand its operational language, which is English. So we are able to understand this more and more. So let us move further. The moment we switch on our computer, laptop, there is a screen in front of us. And in that screen, the whole screen is the picture, the first page of your computer, which you are getting on, that is your desktop, right? And on desktop, ये बहुत छोटे-छोटे से icons बने रहते हैं. And what are these icons? तो ये छोटे छोटे फोल्डर्स हैं, राइट? इनको हम आइकन्स बोलते हैं, डेस्कटॉप आइकन्स, ICONS, राइट? The entire screen is your desktop and this is known as your desktop icons. ये देखिए, ये आपका पूरा desktop है. I've shared this picture. After that, here's the green one, that is the start menu. आप सिस्टम को स्टार्ट करते हैं. There's so many options. Again, this bar, there's a quick launch toolbar. यहाँ पे से toolbar कहते हैं. So many. Whatever the tool you want to use it, यहाँ से आप इसे use कर सकते हो. This is the task bar. जो भी आप Microsoft Excel, Word, PowerPoint, जो भी आप खोलोगे, that the task which you will be doing it. After that, this is known as your system tray. यहाँ पे आपका Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and all these are connected. Next is your clock, calendar, so many things, options are there. So these are few of the desktop terminology. I would advise कि all the information जो भी आप desktop पे देखोगे, that is written in English, right? So even you open it and you click it now, you will understand कि किस तरह के ये words हैं. But जो यहाँ पर अभी display हो रहे हैं, these are the very basics and you're using. जैसे यहाँ पे my documents होता है, recycle bin होती है. Recycle bins में जो भी आप delete करते हो, वो recycle bin में चली जाती है. और जो भी आप icons यहाँ पे आप रखोगे अपने system पे, that would be displayed here. So I feel that these desktop terminology is also going to help you a lot in your nearby future in your daily life. आप इसे explore कीजिए जैसे हम मोबाइल को explore करते हैं and we are getting used to with all the applications. Same way आप जब अपने कंप्यूटर को यूज करेंगे you will get more and more English. Move ahead. ये देखिए. So dear students, अब मैं बात करने वाली हूँ phrasal verbs. What are the phrasal verbs which are used for computer English? So first of all, मैं just define करती हूँ कि phrasal verbs क्या होते हैं. So phrasal verbs का अगर simple definition बताऊँ तो verb followed by preposition is known as your phrasal verb. So for example, hook is your verb and up is your preposition. So that leads to phrasal verb. Or if I'm talking about computer English, तो computer English में बहुत सारे phrasal verbs use होते हैं. So let us talk about all these phrasal verbs in detail. The very first is hook up. Hook up your computer. Have you hooked up your computer? Hook up means जब आप कंप्यूटर को स्टार्ट करते हो, that means आप अपना लैपटॉप का जो चार्जर लगाते हो, माउस इंसर्ट करते हो, फिर या पेन ड्राइव या फ्लैश ड्राइव जो भी आप इंसर्ट करते हो, तो you know all the wires आप कनेक्ट कर रहे हो, तो आप उसे कहते हैं hook up. Oh, I'm going to, for example, मैं इसे sentence में convert करती हूँ. I'm using it into a sentence. Oh, I have a webinar at 5 o'clock. I'm about to hook up my computer. That means I'm putting all the chargers, wires, and everything so that I can start my computer. So that is known as hookup. Similarly, plug in. Plug is your plug and in. Plug in. That means you're putting the plug in. So I'm going to plug in my computer. Plug in means you're getting the plug on, plugging to the switch mode, and that's why it is known as plug in. I'm going to plug in my computer. Next is power up. Power up again when it's your computer is you're switching it on and it's getting the power. Power आ गया है तो उसे हम बोलेंगे power up. My computer is getting ready. It has power up. Power down when your battery is getting down. So my computer is getting powered down. So these are the very basic one. Next is login. Login, very, very similar, right? It has, I don't think people are using it in their regional language also. There's no any alternative word for this. Login ke liye, log in. Login, when you're entering your username, then that is known as your login. Log in the details, or we are also logging to the system. We are using it sign in. Can you please sign in? So sign in when you're entering the details. So log in, and then the other word is sign in. Another phrasal verb is your key in. Key in when you are typing the details into it, then that is key in. Can you please key in your details? That means can you key in the password? That means can you write in the password? So that is known as key. Similarly, we say log out. Can you please log out of the system? I'm going to log out of the system. It's already, my office hours are over, so I'm going to log out of the system. Can you sign out of this website? Can you sign out of this portal? When you're leaving the portal, those हम बोलते हैं sign out. Next is get into. Get into means when you enter any website. Can you get into this website and can you please tell me the details? So getting into means when you're entering the details, when you are entering into the website and you're getting into it, the website, you're landing the landing page. So that is known as getting to. So these phrasal verbs for computer English will help you to get the fluency, which is very, very much important when you will be using your computer. So phrasal verbs are very, very much important. And the very first thing about phrasal verb is कि whenever you're using it ना आपकी fluency बहुत ज़्यादा improve होने वाली है. Because phrasal verbs are something which will help you because native speakers of English language are using phrasal verbs a lot. बहुत ज़्यादा use करते हैं. So that's why phrasal verbs are of great importance. So I hope you, before getting into your seminar, please hook up. Please hook up. Please plug in your wire, plug in your device. After that, please power up your computer. Don't get the power down, right? Next is login. Log into the details. Next is sign in. Can you please sign in the documents? Can you please key in the details? Can you please key in the details? Can you type the details? Can you log out of this portal? Can you please sign off to this email? Can you get into the landing page? So these phrasal verbs are definitely going to use it. Are going to be useful for your basic computer uses in your basic everyday life. This phrasal verbs are very going to be useful. Now there are some very, very basic verbs which are again used for computer. Zoom in. Zoom in means whenever you have to view any image or any picture, when we say zoom in, means you have to make it enlarge in size. Can you please zoom in this document? I can't see it well. So that is zoom in. Next is zoom out. Again, you have to minimize the size. So that is known as zoom out. So zoom is again, it's so basic that we have started using it in our daily life, conversations. Zoom in, zoom out. Next is scroll up. Scrolling. Most of the time we are scrolling up on our mobiles, and same scrolling up is for our computers as well. Can you please scroll up? Yes, please scroll it up. Can you please scroll it down? So scrolling, scroll up, scroll down. So that is your scroll up and scroll down. Next is scroll through. That means you're getting up and getting down. So that is your scroll up. I'm going to scroll up, scroll through this document, and I'm seeing what information is important and what information is not important. So आप scroll up and scroll down. सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आप देख सकते हो कभी हम किसी डॉक्यूमेंट या इमेज को जूम इन करते हैं, जूम आउट करते हैं, स्क्रॉल अप करते हैं, स्क्रॉल डाउन करते हैं, और समटाइम्स इट हैपन वी आल्सो स्क्रॉल थ्रू द डॉक्यूमेंट्स. हम डॉक्यूमेंट्स के थ्रू क्या होते हैं, स्क्रॉल थ्रू भी होते हैं. सो ऑल दीज फ्रेजल वर्ब्स हमारे लाइफ में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बिकॉज व्हेन और while when you are operating your computer, आपको इन वर्ड्स का, इन फ्रेजल वर्ब्स को आप यूज करते हैं, इनको आप फेस करते हैं. So these phrasal verbs are so much important that it has turned to be the most effective language uses in computers, right? So the more you use it, आपके अंदर इसकी जो curiosity होगी जानने की. These are some I have introduced very basics. अब और explore करें and you will get more into it. But you use it. मैं यही कहूंगी कि when you are speaking English, when you are using it with your friends, you can use all this basic English. इससे क्या होगा? You will be, having more command over this language. Next is pop-up. Yes. Pop up. So whenever we are working on our computers, जब भी हम काम करते हैं, कुछ ऐसा कभी कुछ फॉल्ट हुआ तो वहां पर वैसे आपका पॉपअप आ जाता है, या फिर कुछ एडवर्टाइजमेंट्स पॉपअप होने लगते हैं. दैट मीन्स अचानक से ये आपके स्क्रीन पर आ जाते हैं. So that is known as your pop-up. Oh, when I'm working on the computer, I saw there was an advertisement popping up. Popping up means आ रहा था. अचानक से आ जाता है. जैसे ये देखो, मैंने ये इमेज निकाला. जब मैं एक डॉक्यूमेंट पे काम करती हूँ तो कभी कभी इस तरह के ये इमेजेस एरर आ जाता है, वो पॉपअप हो जाता है. पॉपअप मतलब अचानक से वो आ जाता है. सो दैट इज योर पॉपअप, राइट? और आप देख सकते हैं, क्लिक ऑन, डोंट क्लिक ऑन दिस साइट, इट सीम्स इट माइट कंटेन वायरसेस. इस साइट पे आप क्लिक ऑन मत करो, इस लिंक पे आप क्लिक ऑन मत करो, क्योंकि इसमें वायरसेस हो सकते. Next phrasal verb is boot up. What is the meaning of boot up? Boot up means when your computer, जब आप कंप्यूटर को स्टार्ट करते हो और जो ऑन होने में जो वक्त लगता है उसे हम कहते हैं boot up. Okay, my computer is booting up. That means जब भी आप इसको ऑन करते हो अपने कंप्यूटर पे और जब ये boot up होने लगता है, that means it is getting ready. It is getting ready. So that is known as your boot up. My computer is going to boot up. Please wait. I just log into it before my computering is booting up. Oh, well, can you tell me how many seconds does your computer take to boot up? क्या आप मुझे बताएंगे कि आपके कंप्यूटर को बूटअप होने में कितना समय लगता है? My computer takes 1 minute to boot up. That means मेरे कंप्यूटर को शुरू होने में 1 मिनट का वक्त लगता है. What about you? पहले के जमाने में जो PCs होते थे उनको कम से कम तो 3 से 4 मिनट ऐसा लगता था बूटअप होने में. लेकिन today's, high technology laptops, they hardly take 10 to 15 seconds. I think it's maybe less. So just by the click, it's getting ready to start. So आप इसे use कीजिए, dear friends. You use it whenever using. आप लिखें कि can you tell me? Oh, when I was working, I just saw there was an error popping up on my computer window. Oh, I tried to click it on, but my friend told me it is better you shut down your system. And when I restarted my system, it took me three minutes to boot up. So this is how you're going to use it. How many times? The more times you're going to use it, it is going to be, this vocabulary it's going to be in your subconscious mind. And it will convert into your permanent vocabulary. So the more you use this is very much important. आप जितना भी use करेंगे इन phrasal verbs को, ये आपके permanent memory में fix होते चले जाएंगे. So use it. More often you use it, it is going to help you out. Now, I'm going to make you understand about more computer terminology, which is really going to help you out. So, if I'm talking about digital English word, because computer is related with digitalization, right? So these digitalization, what are these digitalization words? These digital words are really going to be useful in your day-to-day life. And I'm going to talk in much more detail about these digital words. So सबसे पहला जो हमारा word आ रहा है transfer, right? So whenever you will join your professional world, in professional world, what happens? The networks and networks of computer. You're working on one computer, but at the same time, there's so many computers next to you. Computer number 1, computer number 2, 3, 4, bye. And at that time, what you have to do? You have to transfer the details from one computer, from system number 1 to system number 2, system number 3. So maybe your boss asks you, can you transfer this file to system number 2? So that is known as your transfer, right? So the more you transfer, the more you're not getting ready with this transfer kind of vocabulary. Transfer is a verb, right? Next is already webcam. Put your webcam on. Okay, I can't see you. Is your webcam on? So webcam, again, it's a device which is used on your computers. Now, the other word is your barcode scanner. Yes, dear students, if I'm talking about barcode scanner, what are these barcode scanners? Whenever you're going for shopping, right? जब भी आप shopping के लिए जाते हो, तो वहां पर क्या होता है ना कि there's a kind of, scanner. They are using it and they are scanning the code, and then the price detail enters into the computer. So that's your barcode scanner. Okay, it's a computer terminology word, right? So barcodes scanners are very, very much important, because I have seen more people, more people are using it, barcode scanners, in your official things, or when you are going for any kind of shopping sites, and they are using it barcode scanner. And one more scanner is there, which is automatically, attached with your computer, scan the documents. So that is also a scanner when you are scanning something, right? So that is also another scanner. Next word is megapixels. Now, what are these megapixels, right? So basically, megapixels are the word which is obviously related with mobile phones, but computer has also got this megapixels when it comes to editing of a software or something like that. So what is a megapixel? Megapixel जो squares होते हैं, जब भी आप image में देखोगे, तो द स्मॉल स्क्वायर्स. सो जितने स्क्वायर्स ज्यादा रहेंगे, you know, the quality of your image is going to be very nice. When it comes to if you are taking a passport photograph, megapixel doesn't hold any importance because a small passport size photograph, it's okay. But when you're printing a banner or any large document, any large picture, then megapixel plays a very important role. So that is megapixel. The quality of your camera decides your megapixel. And when it comes to editing, they want that the camera should, or the computer camera or mobile camera, they should have some more megapixels. Now the other word is editing. Editing means when you are any document is coming through and you have to edit it, you have to bring some changes, you have to revise it, you have to cut some part of the document, you have to copy it some part, you have to caps lock on. So this is known as your editing. So when you edit any kind of document, so editing is very very much important. और जब आप editing section में जाते हो, then there's so many other words which are coming out. Editing is a very important terminology in computers. Can you please edit this document? And after editing, they will also write, can you proofread this document? Proofread means आप एक बार देख लो कि कोई और mistakes तो नहीं हुई है. So that is known as proofreading. So this is again related with computer because हम proofread कर रहे हैं एक edited document को. So when you will go for editing, आप देखें कि उसमें कॉपी आता है, आप कॉपी हुई है डॉक्यूमेंट ठीक से, कहीं आपको कट करना है, कहीं कैप्स लॉक ऑन करना है, कीबोर्ड में है तो कैप्स लॉक ऑन मीन्स कैपिटल लेटर, स्मॉल कैप्स स्मॉल लेटर. सो ये सारे वर्ड्स आते हैं. दिस बिकम्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि हम इन टर्मिनोलॉजी को ध्यान से देखें. Now next is scan. Scan is, I think you already know. Scan मैंने आपको जैसे बताया. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि अगर एक पेज है और उस पेज को वो पेज हार्ड कॉपी में है, जैसे ही मैं उसको स्कैनर की वजह से स्कैन करती हूँ तो वो पिक्चर डॉक्यूमेंट का जो रूप ले लेता है, कम्स टू पिक्चर डॉक्यूमेंट. सो दैट इज नोन एज योर स्कैन. प्लीज स्कैन ऑल द डॉक्यूमेंट्स. आप सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स को स्कैन कर लीजिए and then you can use it. Okay. Now next is coding. Coding is a word of computer which is programmed. This is very very आज के जमाने में coding has become a very important subject. तो coding leads to programming. आप किसी भी document को आप किस तरह से program करते हैं, so that is known as your coding. So are you learning coding? क्या आप coding learn कर रहे हैं, right? Next is encrypt. What is the meaning of encrypt? Encrypt का मतलब होता है when you are making any document password protected. अगर आप किसी भी, जैसा आपने word पे काम किया, if you're working on your word और आप चाहते हो कि आपके word file में आपका कुछ बहुत ही एक confidential information है, आपके finance के उसमें पूरी जानकारी है, या कुछ भी ऐसा है जो आप लोगों से शेयर नहीं करना चाह रहे हो, you want to make it more confidential, तो आप उसे क्या कर देंगे? Encrypt कर देंगे. Encrypt means you will make it password protected. जब आप उसको password protected बनाते हो, so that is known as encrypt. So this is very much important. जैसे examination, जब आपके कॉलेज के एग्जाम्स होते हैं तो वो CD में आपके क्वेश्चन पेपर्स में भी दे आर कमिंग एंड वो पासवर्ड प्रोटेक्टेड होते हैं बिकॉज दे आर द हाईली कॉन्फिडेंशियल इंफॉर्मेशन, और वहां पर हम उसे क्या करते हैं? इनक्रिप्ट कर देते हैं, राइट? सो दीज आर द डिजिटल इंग्लिश वर्ल्ड ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स, वर्ड्स ऑफ कंप्यूटर. सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आप देख सकते हैं ये आपने इतने सारे वर्ड सीखे. पहला मैं इसे अब कॉन्वर्सेशन में बताना चाहूंगी बिकॉज आवर होल पर्पस इज कि हम इसे अपने डेली लाइफ में इसे हम कैसे यूज करें. ऑलराइट, तो सपोज मैं अपने फ्रेंड से बात कर रही हूँ. हाय माय फ्रेंड, हाउ आर यू? आई एम फाइन. ओके, सो कैन यू टेल मी Have you reached office? Yes, I have reached my office. So could you please transfer my all important files from from system number 16 to system number 15? Yes, I will check my network connection. Make sure that your webcam is on. Okay, have you checked your examination papers? If you haven't checked, please make sure you have your barcode scanner with you. Just scan in and enter the enrollment number of the students. Okay, also check that the webcam, check with the camera that it has got good quality of megapixels. Okay, all right. Have you gone through your document? Make sure you edit it very well. After editing, we will scan the document and we'll encrypt it and keep it in the password protected folder. Encrypted, again a folder can be also password protected. So in this way, dear students, we are going to use this digital English words, right? So transfer, webcam, barcode scanner, megapixels, editing, scan, coding, encrypt. So I hope this makes sounds clear. Next, our next term is with the internet security. Yes, when you are using computers, your security matters a lot. So these words will always help you, right? So the very first word is hackers. Now, who is a hacker? A hacker is a person who takes control of your computer. Your computer is hacked. Hacker is a noun, right? And hacked is your verb. Hacker is your noun and hacked is your verb. So something dealing with internet security is known as, right? I know my friend. Do you know anyone around you who's a hacker? So that is hacker. Hackers. There's so many hackers, they are professionally trained for this. And sometimes your computer gets hacked. कभी कभी आपका computer hacked हो जाता है. So hacked. My computer got hacked. Oh, do you know someone who has hacked your computer? No, I don't know. But I don't think hackers are professionals. So that is known as so hackers and now, the next word is spam. Spam is again an word which is related with the internet and it comes into your email. So many of times it happens that many of the advertisements are coming, they're not going into your inbox, rather they're going into your spam. बहुत सारे ऐसे unwanted messages होते हैं और अनवांटेड ईमेल्स होते हैं ये कहाँ पर चले जाते हैं ये चले जाते हैं स्पैम में so they enter into your spam so it happens so in spam you also get so many irrelevant emails like you have won a big amount of money kindly share your banking details so you should not do that because they are the fraudulent emails, fraud emails out there. So we should not do that. So spam is something like that. Now, the other word is phishing. Now, one word phishing, its pronunciation is, it's not like F-I-S-H-I-N-G. This is phishing. So what is phishing? Phishing is again a fraudulent practice. Now, it happens that there are some emails which sounds very real. ये आपको बहुत ही real sound करेंगे, but actually they are not real. They are pretending to be real. ये दिखते हैं real, but ये real होते नहीं. So you have to you have to be aware about phishing emails. So a phishing email popped into my window last night. So if you will click on that phishing email, then people, may take control of your, PC of your computer, and they may hack your all the important details. They may you misuse it. So be aware of the phishing emails. They sound real, but they are actually not real. And to stop this, whenever you're using anything, don't, if you're using any public Wi-Fi or something, you have to delete the browser, history, web history from there. So make sure whenever you are going for any banking transactions or anything, make sure you do it from a very important, secure site. Now, another word is a malware. What is a malware? Malware is, it's a kind of code. It may get delivered on your computer, and its only purpose is it comes virtually, and its behavior is to attack your system. So it is advised that be aware of, right? Be aware. Malware, it's a kind of, I'm not going into that detail, but actually it is very infectious. It is delivered on a network, and it is delivered virtually, and it causes very, attacking behavior. It has got a attacking nature. Viruses, like just like human, just like a disease has got viruses, a computer has got so many viruses. So whenever you're downloading any file from the computer, make sure you scan it. When you will scan it, it will not infect your PC, right? So these are the words. Next is Trojan. What is Trojan? Trojan is a kind of software that takes control of your computer. So that is a Trojan. Trojan is a kind of software that takes control of your computer. When you're working, and it's a kind of software, maybe they're coming, and if you click it on, then it will take control of your system, and it may harm your computer. So we have to be very aware about this. Next is spyware. Spy in Hindi, we call it jasoos. So spyware is a kind of, again, a software which is, just noticing everything, what is going on your computer. Again, it is something which is taking control of your computers. So dear students, let us use these words. चलो इस words को हम use करते हैं. Okay. Last night it happened that my friend's PC got hacked. He just clicked it on a spam, and spam contained phishing emails. He clicked on it, and it was having so many malware. Some of the emails were having malware, viruses, trojans, spyware. So as an individual, as a responsible and alert citizen, it's our duty that we have to be aware, we have to be alert all the time against all these internet security items. So the only purpose is that the more we use it, the more we get command over these words, it will become a part of our daily vocabulary. जितना भी आप इसके ऊपर कमांड करोगे, ये आपके these words will become a part and parcel of your daily life. So thank you. This was all about today's webinar. And I would like to revise whatever I have told, because I have 2 more minutes left for you. So dear students, whatever I have told, that computer has become a part and parcel of our daily life. The more we use it, the more we are having a command on it, because on computers, you are getting maximum words, maximum documents, all the information which is written on computer is basically in English. तो आप इसके ऊपर जितना कमांड करेंगे, आपकी जो फ्लुएंसी आएगी, everything will go very important. So it is very much important, dear students, कि आप इसको use करें. And I have seen in my daily life कि computer has turned such an important, it has turned to be a very useful device for me, because the day I started my career, I understand the usefulness of this device. और इसको आप जितना ही अच्छे से ऑपरेट करेंगे, इसको आप जितना ही अच्छे से यूज करेंगे, you will understand कि आप जैसे जैसे इसे यूज करेंगे उतने सारे इंग्लिश वर्ड्स आपके मेमोरी में आएंगे, एंड द मोर you use it you will get more command of it. Computer has something to do with everyone, whether you are a student, whether you are a teacher, whether you are a professional, everybody is using computer, and all the people all around the globe has to depend on computer for its usefulness. I have seen that nowadays, everyone has understood its usefulness, and they are asking that the whole can we learn more? There is a thirst of knowledge for them. And same it comes with English. When you relate computer with English, you can understand. You can understand its importance. We love our mother tongue very much. That is, by default in us. हमें अपनी मातृभाषा से बहुत प्यार है, वो तो हमारे अंदर है ही, राइट। और उसके बाद हमारा जो नेशनल लैंग्वेज हिंदी है वो भी हमारे अंदर है। हमें किसी से पीछे नहीं रहना, वी हैव टू लर्न, वी हैव टू गो विद द फ्लो। तो हमें इंग्लिश को भी अपने अंदर ऐसे समझ कर रखना है, एंड हम जितने ज्यादा इसके ऊपर काम करेंगे, जितना इसके ऊपर वर्क करेंगे, ये और भी अच्छी होगी। सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, डियर ऑल, आई होप आज का जो वेबिनार था बेसिक कंप्यूटर इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज के ऊपर, आई होप आपने पसंद किया है। यू हैव मस्ट हैव एंजॉयड, एंड माय ओनली रिक्वेस्ट इज कि मैंने आज आपको जितना भी सिखाया है आप इसके ऊपर काम करें, इनफ्रेसिव वर्ब्स के ऊपर आप ध्यान दें, आप कंप्यूटर टर्मिनोलॉजी को और एक्सप्लोर करें, सेफली कंप्यूटर को यूज करें, गुड पर्पस के लिए यूज करें, और वर्चुअल प्लेस को एक बेटर वर्ल्ड बनाएं। Thank you, dear students. Thank you so much. I hope you would have liked all the session. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you.
Hello, Namaste ma'am. Thank you so much. We are really very obliged to you. You have given a very minutely explained everything. We are really lucky to have you here. Thank you so much, ma'am. I hope this is also it's been very useful for the students who have joined us. Thank you. We will definitely call you again for the same. Please be in touch with us, as well as students also. Please be in touch. Whatever it is, we will post everything on our website, on our social media platforms. Please stay connected with us. These things are really very helpful to you as a student. This is the phase of your life where you can grow every day. So we are trying our level best to serve you, to cater you with these things. So thank you so much, ma'am. On behalf of our joint CEO, ma'am, Commissioner of Higher Education, sir, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.